Alright, so here we are for the fourth and final match. And we won the die roll, so we're going to keep, or we're going to go first, we're going to keep, and we're going to see if this hand can come out of it. Let's slide this over. I think it, nope, it doesn't move over. Does this move over a little bit more? There we go. That's perfect. I should have known about that before. But we'll start off, see what our opponent's playing, Thoughtseize. And really, another black-white matchup. Well, we played Swamps all 4 rounds. Sorry about that, guys. And we're just going to take this Underworld Connection since his hand is just removal spells. I mean, he'll be able to kill our Pack Rat if we care. But yeah, we'll be taking Underworld Connections. And hoping we hit our 3rd land, so we can get a little advantage. Alright, so we're just going to jam here, since we already have like big things to do in the late game. This forces his hand into killing this as opposed to Thoughtseizing us, since he doesn't have a Bile-Blight in hand. And land! Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Alright, so Scry, so he has a Mutavault, an Obsidian, and a Devour Flesh, or not, yeah, Devour Flesh in hand. And he kept on top. That might mean he has a Bile-Blight, which is good for us. Yeah, he definitely has a Bile-Blight and a Devour Flesh, so we want to just connect here. Because he'll just be able to go Bile-Blight on tap Devour Flesh. We'll connect on one of these caves. That might be wrong because we want to try to put Brimaz into play. So he's just going to ignore the Pack Rat for now. Hopefully he doesn't have Demon. Yeah. Now he's just holding Bile-Blight up. Let's just draw. I mean, he used Devour Flesh, so maybe... I mean, we do need to hit lands, especially if he has a white source. Like, yeah, we need to make sure we can kill this Obsidian. If we draw a white source, that's great. We did not, but at least we have. Who knows? Maybe that was a punt. All right, no land from him is very good for us. I just want to keep drawing here. Since he's missing land drops, we want to try to get way ahead. Now we can get rid of that Obsidian. Oh wow, we can get rid of a Blood Baron since we have no outs in our main deck. And he has a Downfall and an Elspeth. Alright. Lucky for us, he missed his land drop. No white source. It's going to eat up our whole next turn and both of our Bile-Blights if we don't draw anything. Yeah, I was just like, I mean, this has to be his play, right? Alright, well, that's going to nug us. And since he has a Downfall, we can't just jam our Obsidian. I almost just want to take the damage so we can keep drawing cards. We're going to drop to 6, potentially more when this attacks us. This is tough. We can either go to 6 or 8. Because we either take 2 or... I mean, that Elspeth also can just kill us. But since his hand has 2 removal spells, like, we can't... We have to double Bile-Blight this. We can try to draw a Downfall, but that doesn't seem that great either. think saving the 2 life is more important, since our mana base is so painful right now. Oh, and a Mutavault at that. Yeah, I do not think we're getting out of this one. I wonder what would happen if we just got aggressive and played all our threats. Nah, I think we would have still had just as much trouble. So he's got, I mean, we just have to draw and hope to hit 2 different cards. Yeah, we're just dead. Yep. Alright. Alright, so let's go to the drawing board. Let's bring in our Devour Fleshes and our Deicides. And since we're on the play, we're going to take out our Demons. I mean, maybe we can take out a Bioblight and just leave in a Demon. Just as more threats. Like, do we just need all of them after sideboard on the play in this specific matchup? Maybe Demons are more important than I'm thinking. Let's try that. I do think the deck list is going to have to change slightly to account for this matchup. Definitely keeping this hand, though. We're actually going to scry on turn 2 since our hand is so slow and see what happens on his turn, like if he thought seizes us or not. I don't want to waste a scry to not know what this game's going to be played like. So he's being aggressive with the Thoughtseize, and we're going to either know how this game plays out depending on what he takes between these 2 cards. He's not going to take the Whip. So if he takes Thoughtseize, that means he probably has a Pack Rat. Since he took Connections, he doesn't care if we get a look at his hand. We're going to obviously Thoughtseize first and see a handful of slow cards. So that's why he took the Unrolled Connections. So we're just going to take all the Blood Barons we can find, since it's just removal and stuff of that nature. And we're going to scry here, since even though he has a slow draw, I mean, we can take, what does he have? He has Elspeth, a Banishing Light. Nothing that I'm really scared of. I'd rather go to the bottom and try to develop. He put on top. Hopefully that does not mean he found a Connections. Nope. Just another slow card. Should have just played the Mutavault here to put the Whip into play. That might have been a punt for 2 life. But I do think it's worth putting into play. Yeah, I misclicked. I should have just played Mutavault. And I don't care if this gets Oblivion Ringed. Or Deicide. Like, Deicide kind of sucks because we can never get it back. But alright, so there's a Desecration Demon. So if we draw, put that on the bottom. No, oh, that was good. That was so good. That was really good. Ugh. And he has another land, so we are almost dead here. And he has an Oblivion Ring as well. His cards are Banishing Light, Elspeth, and Ultimate Price. So none of those interact with our Mutavault, which is good. Well, we can just trade Mutavaults and get 2 life out of the deal here. And then he's going to kill my whip. Or he's going to kill my Underworld Connections. Right, yeah, those are his cards in hand. Alright, I'm okay with this trade. So we need a land now, an untapped land, so we can, or a removal spell. That is exactly lethal, because his ultimate price is going to kill our demon, and the 4th Godless Shrine is not what we needed. We just needed an untapped land. Because now we can just kill our demon, so we can't even play it. We just have to Bioblight his demon, which is gross. And hope he doesn't draw a land for Elspeth. And then I don't even know, we just have to draw a removal spell for it, so hopefully that removal spell is Elspeth. So yeah, I think we are dead if we don't draw Elspeth. And he drew land, so now we're just stone dead. No, we're not. If we draw Elspeth, we can tick up. Nope, let's see if it's on top. Well, that was a disappointing 2-2. Well, sorry that I played Swamps all day. Sometimes that's how it breaks. But as you can see, the mirror matches are rough for us. If you guys have played a lot of Black-White, please let me know in the comments what I could have done differently in those games, or maybe some small changes to the deck. But as we've talked about in the deck during the deck tech, I strongly like this deck list against everything but the mirror. Maybe the mirror is just too popular to not play, but looking at like GP results and looking at other things, like maybe this small sample size is not proof that obviously the deck is not 50% of the field or 75. But yeah, let me know what you guys think about the deck, and any comments about the plays or deck building. Thanks a lot. See you guys next time.